Good morning, Sir Jason. Today, my groupmates and I will discuss a matter of significant concerns on our campus. We will be addressing the challenges students face due to the limited availability of practice spaces. We believe that highlighting this issue is crucial for improving the overall educational experience for all students. Each of us has a unique perspective to share. And after we've all spoken, our representative will provide a summary. So let's begin. Being a student means that what we do both in and out of class is really important for our growth. However, we don't have enough places to practice on our campus, which makes it difficult for us to improve, whether we're preparing for a dance, practicing for a debate, or working on a project. Finding a good place to practice is always a challenge.
Because of this problem, many of us have looked other places for practice, like Ayala, IT Park, and while this space offers some space, and they also come with difficulties. The cost of getting there, even if it's just 40 pesos or for a round trip, can add up and become a financial burden for students who don't have a lot of money.
Also, not having enough practice spaces makes it harder to do well in school and feel good about ourselves. When we can't find a good places to practice, we can't prepare properly for performances and presentations. This makes us feel nervous, less confident, and can even cause our grades to drop. Also, the cost of transportation can force students to spend less money on important things like school supplies or food, which can negatively affect their health and academic performances. Furthermore, the lack of practice spaces limits our ability to participate in extracurricular activities, which help us to develop important skills like teamwork, leadership, and communication.
Additionally, traveling to these places takes up time that we could be using to study or do other useful things. The hassle and extra costs make us feel stressed and make it harder to focus our activities. Even when we try to use the spaces on campus, we have to follow rules. For instance, security guards often require us to have permission bills to practice, which can be hard to get and further limits our access to practice areas. This makes it tough to practice whenever we want and stop us.
In summary, the lack of adequate practice spaces on campus is a significant issue that affects many aspects of students' life. It not only makes harder for us to study and prepare for academic activities, but also adds financial stress and limits our involvement in extracurricular activities. This shortage hinders our overall growth, health, and academic success. Addressing this problem by creating more accessible and convenient practice spaces is essential for improving the students' experience and fostering a more supportive campus environment. Once again, this is Aiki Garcia, the representative of our group.